Good morning, folks. At least it's still morning here in Brazil, in Goiânia. So I'm making this video to show how I used some games in class yesterday and how you guys can make your own games. They're pretty simple to make, so you don't have to be all that smart to make those games. So here is the first one we did. So this is the board game. And I used 2 coins for the students to keep track of where they were, right? So one is a quarter, American quarter. The other one is 2 pesos from Mexico. So they love to actually see that, I had some Mexican money. The other one was this memory game. So as you can see, I put pairs of words always. We were working with adverbs of frequency, and the only thing you have to do is get a post-it, and you can use different colors just to make it more interesting, and put the post-it there, and then your students will sit in pairs. They will have to match the words, right? The 2 pairs, and then they can make sentences using the adverb. And you can do that for basically any vocabulary or grammar structure you're working with. Another game was the card game. So the card game, you have 2 decks of cards, and I use different colors because it's easier to keep track, right? So one student will take 1 card from this deck and the other card from this deck. So you have he and play the guitar. You can use a dice or something to help with the time. So they get 6. They have to say at 6 p.m., at 6 a.m. And just to check if they know the difference between a.m. and p.m. It doesn't make much sense to play the guitar at 6 p.m. at 6 a.m., right? But 6 p.m. makes more sense. And especially to check if they know how to use third person singular. So that's another card, that's another game you can make. You can also ask them to shuffle the cards and work with different combinations, right? And the last one is dominoes. I got this online, and I'll actually send the link to you so you can download this. This is to work with prepositions of time and time expressions. So it's pretty easy to make. We just actually I asked them to cut, so they were supposed to match here. Noon, at noon, New Year's Eve. So they have to find on and May. So they have to find in May. So in May, and then you have 2:30. So they have to find at. So you give them maybe 6, 7, 8 pieces each. It depends on how many pieces you have, and you ask them to play, and you can have a lot of fun in class. And they're really engaged. They're really enjoying and learning a lot. That's it, guys. See you.